I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yeah, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I just heard this on DJ Witch Doctors as DJ What Witch Doctors was ending his live stream. Somebody in the chat room said rest in peace, Reverend Jackson. And I quickly um went ahead and checked the news and verified. Yes, the Reverend Jesse Jackson has passed away because he's been ill for quite some time. He's been ill for at least, let's say, he's been ill for, like I said, the better part of the last 10 years. Better part of 10 years. Um, and let me go ahead and talk about that term African American because see, I'm really getting tired of how people in this space don't know how to do the research about the term African American. The term African American has been around since the 1790s, and it was coined by the leaders, the black leaders of the Philadelphia area, mainly from the AME Church. You see, you want to talk about Black history? Let me tell you something about some of y'all. I really want to go on how some of y'all's talking points is getting on my nerves. It really does because y'all talking points is false. Yes, Jesse Jackson talked about Reverend Jackson did talk about um the term African American. He brought that term, but the problem is he didn't invent the term. He you know he popularized it, but the term been around for a very long time. Y'all just don't, you know, I don't know why y'all need to start doing some research instead of y'all getting on panels and talking. But anyway, back to my point. So yeah, he passed away a couple of hours ago. Early this morning. Uh, this is about the second death this week. The first death was Robert Duvall. I was going to do a video of Robert Duvall, but and so forth. I don't have no wrench at no white supremacist channel. If you can't name the channel, you got no business talking to me. And you're out. You got that. See, that's why I'm going to not allow people to sully my name. So you're gone. For you, if even you saying that to me, you're gone. But yeah, let me go ahead and read something here. Let me see. Let me try to find a better I'd rather read from a good source. Let me try to read from a good source. I don't like to read from I like to read from the actual website, and let me try to find a you know what? Yeah, hold on. You know what? Let me go on CNN.com then. I don't like going on CNN, but let me use this. So don't do that. I wish I had this queued up, but I don't. I wish I had things prepared and queued up, but I don't. It's just nature of what's going on, and I don't like ads either. So let me go ahead and put this up here real quick. The Reverend um, let me get that ad up out here. Okay, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, the pioneering civil rights activist and racial pathfinder, dies at 84. Reverend Jesse Louis Jackson, the towering civil rights leader whose moral vision and fiery oratory reshaped the Democratic Party in America, has died. The Rainbow Push Coalition spokesman and his son confirmed to CNN he was 84. Jackson, a protege of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., has been hospitalized in recent months, was under observation for progressive supranuclear palsy, PSP. The Rainbow Push Coalition has said Jackson died Tuesday morning, which is today, early this morning, surrounded by his family. Rainbow Push said in a statement, and let me his unwavering commitment to justice, equality, and human rights helped shape a global movement for freedom and dignity. A tireless change agent, he elevated the voices of the voiceless from the presidential campaign in the 1980s to mobilize millions of registrants to vote and leave indelible mark on history. Statement read. Um, Jackson was one pundit called an American original. He was born to an unwed teenage mother in Greenville, South Carolina during the Jim Crow era, but rose to become a civil rights icon and a groundbreaking politician who mounted a two electrifying runs for the presidency in the 1980s. Jackson's dual bids for the Democratic presidential nomination inspired Black America and stunned political observers that marveled at his ability to draw white voters. He was a black crossover figure long before Barack Obama hit the national stage. Jackson's first rose to national prominence in the 1960s as a close aide to the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. After the King assassination in '68, Jackson became one of the most transformative civil rights leaders in America, to the chagrin of some of King's aides who thought he was too brash. But his Rainbow Coalition, a bold alliance of blacks, whites, Latino, Asian Americans, Native Americans, and LGBTQ people, paved the way for the more progressive Democrat Party. Our flag is red, white, and blue, but our nation is a rainbow: red, yellow, black, red, yellow, brown, black, and white, and we are all precious in God's sight, he once said. So yeah, I'm not gonna read this whole thing. This is the whole article right here. I'm not gonna read all of that. I want to go to. Let me see something. Let me go to. Um, let me go to. Yeah, you know what? Let me go. Let me do some light-hearted, real quick. Let me do something lighthearted. Yeah, let's do something a little bit lighthearted. So I think this he was on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, let me go to Saturday Night Live.
I read from Sam I Am. According to the Latter-day Saint Seuss. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them. Sam I Am. I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not on a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there.
All right, that's that. Let's go to something else. Yeah, let me go to something else real quick. Let me stop sharing. Let me try to find something else. Let me find something else. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So let me go ahead and go to another. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go to another speech, I guess. Yeah. Let me go to another speech real quick. Let me see. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me type this real quick. So anyway, I'm gonna try to find. Let me try to find something else real quick. Yeah, let me do this real quick. I hope I don't find. I want a short speech. I'm not gonna have no long speech. Just gonna get experts or some speeches, some debates. But let's see here. Yeah, let me just go play. I'm gonna play expert. I'm just gonna play this real quick. Let me play this real quick. Let me go over here. So let's go to here. Yeah, let's go over here. Yes.
It says that when lions and lambs lie down together, none will be afraid, and there will be peace in the valley. It sounds impossible. Lions eat lambs. Lambs sensibly flee from lions. Yet even lions and lambs find common ground. Why? Because neither lion nor lambs want the forest to catch on fire. Neither lions nor lambs want acid rain to fall. Neither lions nor lambs can survive nuclear war. If lions and lambs can find common ground, surely we can as well as civilized people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot I was on mute. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the entire speech or whatever. So this is a short video. Let you know that Jesse Jackson, the pioneer, and since it's Black History Month and all that, he died early this morning, a few hours ago, like minutes ago. It's almost mere minutes. Yeah. Shout out to the people who made the state, who pointed it out on DJ Witch Doctor's channel. So anyway, thank y'all for coming, and yeah, y'all have a good one. Big J out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.